Hello, everyone. We are here together in a new live video that I'm glad to share with you in this very special energy of the equinox. So, for some, it might be the official beginning of spring, for others, beginning of autumn, depending on where you are in this moment. Going beyond the hemispheres of the earth, it is important to connect to this natural balance that happens now in nature and that can support us in so many different ways. So, actually, today, the day and the night have an equal length. So, the light and the dark are balanced. We can also look at the balance between the masculine and the feminine and go even deeper into an exploration of different polarities. So, today is actually a space of looking at what we might think that are polar opposites, but actually, if we go a little deeper in the process, we will notice that actually the fundamental energy is the same one. So actually, we can look at this as an opportunity to go from duality to oneness. And if you are thinking and picturing now the yin-yang symbol, you can remember that it has this beautiful dance in the middle. So by reaching today at a planetary level, the middle point, the center, where the yin and the yang are balanced, we can actually transcend and bring them together in unity. So actually, the energy of our planet and the dance between the sun and the moon and the earth is a much deeper invitation and the support for us to be able to ground a different energy in our life and also to be even more in tune with the seasons of our planet. What I've come to notice over the years, and it did take me quite some years to start to grasp this, is the fact that we each have a certain rhythm. So you see, our planet has a rhythm, and we have the seasons, and the seasons can be different depending on where you are. And also, we as people have different seasons. We have seasons of our lives which can be connected with the age or the stage of development. And we also have our own deep personal seasons that are in accordance to our unique rhythm, to the moment that we were born, to the way that we connect to the stars and to the planets and to the earth. And even at one point, depending how deep and how high we go with our inner world, we can transcend this. But first, from my perspective, in order to move beyond it, we must be able to take our place in creation, which means to know ourselves, to know our design, to know what kind of special piece or fruit or structure we are in this universe and how we can best serve the whole. And once we have embodied and anchored this initial design, we can move beyond it. But how do we move? We move from a space of deep reverence, of humbleness, and also patience. It is something very beautiful and still that we meet in teenagers or young adults, which is that sense of being overly confident or super courageous and wanting to jump to the highest level. However, a lesson that comes with time, with experience, and I would say even with maturity, is the one of learning to respect the seasons. Maybe I would like the fruit to be ripe right now, but where I'm at this moment, it's spring. So I need to have the patience for all of the elements to move. And sometimes by wanting to do the path faster and finding shortcuts and, just trying all kinds of things, we somehow manage to make, from a certain perspective, the road longer. So actually, it's like the more that we avoid a certain work or a certain length, the more the road gets longer by our lack of patience. And this is actually path of an initiation journey. When we are willing to wait, to take our time, to embody the lessons, to embody the knowledge, to embody the wisdom, then certain shorter roads might open up, but not because we are asking or stamping our feet like teenagers or like throwing a tantrum like a child, but because we are ready. And something that I was contemplating this week, and I will share today with you here, is the fact that actually, on a very deep way and in very various textures over our life, all of creation is supporting us. So maybe even if we want to have a certain impact or a certain outcome or a certain level of harmony or anything else in our life, the fact that it is not here yet is actually a gesture of kindness. It means that somewhere, somehow, there is not an alignment complete. So there is still something that is required to move, to transform. Or maybe if we would get the object of our ask or desire, it might break us down. If we would ask for so much light and our body is not ready to embody, our system can be overwhelmed or somehow to burn. And we wouldn't want that to happen. So maybe we can ask, for prosperity for $1 million or more. But if we cannot manage or sleep well or know how to behave while having $100,000 or more or less, then we might not be able to handle and to contain that level of financial abundance. So, as you well know, there is this saying that with great power comes great responsibility. So, actually, we get to receive that power or to have certain gifts activated in our field when we are truly ready. Many times we can ask for things faster, and I definitely can share with you that patience has not been one of my strong points over the years, but it is starting to be. Because actually, I realize in an embodied way that there is divine timing and that the will that says no, 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 many times is not a mature aspect. So truly trusting and allowing life to unfold means to have the necessary patience. So, in this time of meeting in the balanced point, the 0 point, I invite you to connect to patience, to connect to the center within you and to the center of our planet, of creation, and allow this energy to really come and support whatever you are asking for or whatever you are building in your life. And from this space of balance, we are also meeting today this celebration that we have, the International Day of Happiness. So here we have the planets creating this global energy, and also we have our human perspective and celebration of happiness. So how can happiness and harmony come together and support each other in an intertwined way? When I speak of harmony, I refer to it as the highest frequency that you can take equilibrium to. So when we talk about equilibrium or balance, we talk about finding exactly the same measure, 50-50, and it's more transactional. However, when we go into the higher harmonics of harmony, actually we're talking about a dynamic way of having this balance, but maybe it's 35% on one part, 65% on the other part, and coming together to 100%. Maybe now it's a different way, tomorrow it's in a different way, but together it creates a whole. And there is exactly this dance that allows a much more dynamic way of embracing this exchange of energies. So these are a few of the themes that are present here and now. Also, I do invite you to be aware that no matter when you are connecting to this video and seeing it and going with this process, you can tap into this energy and you're already included in this process and in this communication. So do not be scared if it's not Equinox. When you are watching it, you can connect beyond time and space. And the information and the wisdom that is flowing here is anchored in something that is beyond the time. The examples are some that are anchored through my lifetime. However, the main points are beyond the channel and the vessel that I represent. So, knowing these aspects, I invite you to go together on a short exploration journey and simply connect to this deep space of centered energy from which we can create, manifest, and actualize with ease, with detachment, and also with this ability to draw into our lives exactly what is best for each of us and for the entire creation. So I invite you to find a comfortable position for our short meditative journey of the day. So you can choose to sit on your yoga mat, you can sit on a chair, or if you choose, you can lay down while having the clear intention to remain conscious during our short journey. Once you found the best place and you feel that your body is relaxed, that your spine is able to stay straight without any effort, I encourage you to slowly close your eyes. Allow your body to relax with every breath. Breathe in and relax your face. Breathe out. Allow any tension to be released. Breathe in. Relax your entire head, your neck. Breathe out. Allow any tension to be released. Breathe in. Relax the shoulders. Allow your chest to slowly open in a natural way. Breathe out. Release all that is no longer of service. Breathe in. Relax the chest, the upper abdominal, lower abdominal, the rib cage, and the lower back. Breathe out. Let go of any patterns and any energies that you still had in your body. Breathe in. Relax your sexual area. Relax your tailbone, your sitting bones, your legs. Breathe out. Let go of any tension from these areas. Breathe in. Relax your arms. Breathe out. Release anything that is no longer useful for you. And now I invite you to bring your attention to your center, into the navel area, just behind the navel. Just ask for your intention that you connect to your center point and allow intuitively for this to be revealed to you. Breathe in, breathe out all the attention in your center. And now breathe here a few times and allow the energy to naturally unfold, sensing a vortexing sensation from the left to the right, a spiral of energy that is starting now to expand more and more, more and more, more and more. And this vortex is starting to get bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger. And as it goes up, it starts slowly to go closer to the sun. And you can visualize the sun as it starts also radiating and creating a spiral of energy going in the opposite direction from the right to the left. And as you continue breathing, your personal spiral is getting bigger. The spiral of the sun is getting bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger. And somewhere beyond our planet, notice as the two spirals meet. Like two wires coming together, and the energy of the sun starts slowly to permeate through your unique spiral, offering you golden energy, self-confidence, power, and all of the qualities that are required in your life And allow this golden energy to infuse your spiral and to come lower and lower, lower and lower, lower and lower, coming closer to your physical body and going towards your center point. And simply feel when the solar energy reaches your center point. You might feel a frequency emanating different sounds, different waves. You might see different colors or feel a different heat. Maybe it's cold. Simply notice. And now allow again the vortexing to start, going in the opposite direction, from right to left. And with the solar energy going again up, upper and upper, higher and higher. And this time your spiral goes straight to the sun, becoming big. And as it approaches the sun, it starts once again to become a bit smaller, a smaller radius, and it connects to the center of the sun. And once this has been completed, allow your personal energy to contribute to the energy of the sun and allow yourself to receive the contribution of the energy of the sun in a harmonious exchange that is not required but welcome. And now, as this exchange has been completed, allow the spiral to slowly dissolve from the sun towards your center, and also the other spiral where the sun and yourself have met starts to dissolve, allowing the whole energy to come back to the sun and the upgraded energy to come back to yourself. And just breathe and feel how this is in your body, in your energy field, in your emotion, in your mind. And now I invite you from this center point to allow a different spiral to start going down towards the center of the earth, from the right to the left, spiraling down, and becoming once again bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger. And from the center of the earth, we have the same process. The spiral is coming from the left to the right, bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger. And at the middle point, the two spirals meet, and it's like two cables joining together. And through the energy of the earth, you are receiving in your personal spiral an upgrade of information, of energy, of deep connection to Mother Earth and support in being the best embodied version of yourself. So allow this honey brown glittery energy to go through your spiral and simply infuse your field and your body with the support and the nurturing that the earth has for you. And allow this to come up through your spiral until it reaches your center point, and feel how that is for you. Maybe it's hot, it's cold, it's vibrating, whatever it is, just allow it and observe it. And once this is complete, I invite you again to have your own personal spiral in the opposite direction, from the left to the right, going towards Mother Earth and bringing your own upgraded energy as a contribution towards the Earth, becoming bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger, bigger and bigger. And as you're approaching the center of the Earth, the spiral starts to get smaller in diameter, and smaller and smaller, and it reaches exactly the center of the Earth. You being the highest contribution that you can be to our planet, the planet that you were born on. And when the exchange is complete, I invite you to visualize as this spiral is starting slowly to dissolve, coming closer to your physical body and your energy field, and dissolving until it reaches your center. And also the first spiral that you had is also starting to dissolve, and the spiral of Mother Earth, each one drawing back its energy to its own center point. And when all is completed, I invite you to bring these two energies of the sun and of the earth in a sphere and visualize it as the yin yang, dancing together and now starting to intertwine. And now, as they are melting and becoming one in your center, supporting your unique energy frequency and way of being through this embodied form. And when this is complete, I invite you to allow this sphere to be anchored in your physical body and in all of your subtle bodies. So it is stored and supporting you for the highest good and for the highest possible timeline that you can anchor here and now with total ease in your physical body on this lifetime on planet Earth. And feel how this sphere is radiating, communicating, and supporting you. And take a deep breath in, bringing slowly your attention to your entire body, noticing what has changed, how you are feeling. And when you are ready, I invite you to start moving slowly the fingers, the toes. And when you are ready, just open your eyes and start to slowly gaze around in a relaxed way. How would you be if you moved through your life from the center point? I invite you to explore this in your following days and activities. And feel free to write in the comments if it's something that you fear that would be useful and a wonderful feedback as well. I wish you a blessed equinox, and may you find an anchor harmony through each and every step